folks. Welcome to another episode of Chad Gray Outdoors. Today we are hiking the North Country Trail. We're heading towards Clarion today. Should be about 12 miles. Hopefully not too much farther. According to the maps I have, it's only 12 miles. Hope everything's safe and we have a good time. Well, we are leaving the end of Highland Drive and heading up the trail. There's no turning back now. Already uphill. What a way to start. So for most big hikes I do, I load a bunch of geocaches onto my GPS. That just helps mark the trail. Gives us something to do, something to look for. If you've never geocached before, basically what it is a scavenger hunt for outdoor nerds. People hide stuff in the woods and we go look for it. There's 14 of them that we'll attempt to look for. Won't find them all. We're not going to look real hard. Our main goal is just to hike. We've only been on the trail for a couple minutes now. I'm already winded. Yeah, it's pretty through here though. It's a lot of pine. I don't know how the terrain's going to be. I've never hiked this section of trail before. So we'll learn. Well, it's a real pretty area right over here. And then as you pan across, then it's not so pretty. It's like that all the way down the bank. Back there. Why people do this. It's a pretty section through here. If you can see, the sun's came out on us. A lot of moss. A lot of small beech trees. We were just saying, but in the spring and summer, it's really thick through here. When all the leaves finally come on the trees. Looks like a lot of down fern too, so when the fern comes up, it probably gets real pretty in here. Here's some water up here. There's a small little stream. I just stumbled across a flag somebody stuck in a tree. This is Toby Creek. I believe we're going to cross it down the trail farther. Nice little stream.
This is sand.
So we're finally approaching our first cache. If you can see this, and you've never geocached before, what this is showing, I'll stop for a second, is if you can see that little hiker guy, that's where we're going to. There's his coordinates. We are 399 feet away. So what we do is we keep walking, the footage will keep going down. And when we get close, within the 20, 15 feet or so, then basically it's just start looking around trees, log piles, It's usually where they're at. This one we're looking for now should be an ammo can or a Tupperware dish of some type. It says it's a regular cache. There's different sizes of caches. There's like micros, which are smaller, like they can be like small pill bottles. There's smalls, which are usually like small Tupperware dishes. Anything that can hold like a logbook and a couple toys. And a regular is more your 50 millimeter ammo cans, larger Tupperware. Inside there's going to be small toys you can trade, logbook inside. We write our name, sign it, hide it back where we got it. Right now we can see we are 185 feet away. We're getting closer to the little hiker guy. I'm going to shut off right now, and then when we find it, I'll be back. Well, bad news, everyone. We're moving on. We didn't find it. We didn't search super hard. We're not really here to cache, so it'd been nice to find it, but we got more to look for. I'm sure we were probably standing right on top of it and didn't know it. Hopefully we find the next one. So I believe we've well, that was kind of cool. I don't know if anybody heard that, but we just had a tree fall. Sounded like in the creek. Let's walk over and look real quick.
Oh wow, that's surprising.
That was very interesting. I hope everybody could hear that. It's pretty loud.
As soon as you started recording.
It's bright in here. See if there's any ripples. Almost sounded like it fell in the water. There's a zip line going across. I don't know if anybody can see that. You can see it hanging there. Running across the water. You see where that tree fell? Must be farther up. So we found signs of beaver markings. I was kind of hoping to sneak over here. See if maybe a beaver made that tree fall. Not seeing anything. Try to be very quiet. Let's see where that tree fell. Hear frogs or something back there. Is that frogs or is that ducks? Sounds like bullfrogs. Walk up here real quick, see if we see anything. No? Walk up here and see where beavers have a path. Well, that's definitely frogs. Alright, we're going to try this again. We walked over to see if we can find that tree. We didn't. Couldn't find any beavers. So I pulled out my map that I made, if you can see alright. So here's where we started. And this is where we've gone so far. It's kind of hard to see. Then if you want to read this, I'll hold it here for a second. This is the section that we did. Right now we're on Sarvey Mill Road. The next section is the pink. It's a little longer distance with some road walk. It says it's 4.4 miles. It says from this road, we're going to follow a hillside above the creek for 2 miles to White Oak Drive. We got a half-mile road walk. Once we hit Brenneman Road, we will start the next section. That section we just did was fairly easy, so we'll see how this one goes. Alright, we're coming along, not far off the road, and we come across a registration box. She almost took that one in the face. Sign ourselves in. It says there's a cash right in here. Scooch over.
Smells weird.
Well, that's neat. It says here it was an Eagle Scout project. Did a nice job. If you didn't watch my last video, what we do here is this is to basically help others out if we become lost. They can see that we were at least at this point, so they know to not look back in the area we were at and to look ahead to where we got to go. Hopefully we don't get lost. We should be alright. We've come across our first big rocks. Most of the Allegheny National Forest that I hike has these everywhere. Sure we'll come across more, but oh yeah, there's people down below. We're not alone. Coming around and stumbled across this bridge. Says no horses allowed. I was going to give the coordinates for this bridge, but I've lost satellite signal. My GPS. Alright, we finally hit some uphill. I think we got lazy off that nice walk we just had through the woods. Go ahead. It'll be alright. It's like a clear cut area. It's all pricker bushes and small saplings. Oh, looks like another registration box up here. This is definitely rough around the legs. Oh, looks like it goes downhill. Walking through a tunnel through here. The hill we just climbed was definitely the worst part of the trail so far. I think we got teased by walking on the nice moss. Oh, we finally got out of that open area. We walked there for like 20 minutes. Got back into some pine. Got really warm. Alright, it's 1:30. We've decided to stop. We're next to Cherry Run. We're gonna get a bite to eat. So according to the map, we've gone through the green, down to the pink. We're right here at Cherry Run. Not far up here, it looks like we got a road walk of a half mile across a bridge. And then pretty close to the home stretch. So right now we're about halfway. Like I said here, that we were gonna cross a hilltop. That was terrible. It was really hot, which sucks to say because we just got out of winter not long ago. Now we're complaining that we're too hot. Once we get through this, once we get done eating, we'll head back out. We're not gonna stick around too long. Enough to get something in us, and then away we go. So our meal of choice is Spam and tuna. Just boil up some water. Haley's having some mac and cheese. Kyle's up there being unsocial, eating dehydrated stuff. He's angry because we just went up a hill. He won't admit it, but it is. Got some trail mix. Well, we just finished eating. It's 1:54. So we'll give it 2 o'clock. Hopefully we're back by 6, crossing Cherry Run. And we got some food in our belly we didn't eat today, so that was our first meal. So now we're a little better. Some birch bark, somebody's hat or something, I don't know what that is. It's kind of disgusting. Well, like I said earlier, we're like halfway, so hopefully, let's say another 6 miles or so. So 3 hours. Be alright. As long as we're back by dark. Alright, well, after some searching, finally found a geocache. Spoiler alert, it's down there behind that rock. Haley's gonna attempt to get it. My knee's bum right now, so I can't bend real quick. Set it right up on top of the rock. This rock. The big rock, so we can all see. And that's what it is, it's an ammo can. It's kind of weak. We've been walking for a while. Here, switch me. Rusty inside. Logbook, some toys. Nothing super fancy. Everybody see? That's it. Go ahead.
So we are right here, and then we just have to go up here.
Which is a road.
Yeah, which is
this road.
It's not really a road that anybody really goes on anymore.
It's called Gamelands Lane. We are finally into this section. If you can read it, I'm not reading it. And then we only do a little bit of this section here. We're not doing all 4.3. So we're doing good.
Yep.
Slowly getting there.
Well, we just walked up a hill. Right now we are on a road thingy.
Hold it up so people can see there, pal.
And right now we are walking in a field. Walking by a field, you can see. And we are right now listening to some peepers. We don't know if there's a pond over here or not. And so yeah.
All right, everybody that's watching. So we were just discussing trees back here that were planted in rows, and we got on the subject of old Johnny Appleseed. And for some reason we have a brain fart and cannot remember his name. So if you could, without Googling it, comment below and let us know what Johnny Appleseed's real name is. I'm sure we can Google it ourselves, but kind of takes the fun out of it. Plus, it shows me that you watched this far into the video. Green means slippery. Hold on to his hand. Nice. Teamwork. Oh, we made it to a road. I can't remember what the name of the road is. But I'm not pulling the map out to look. It was just another crappy long uphill climb, so we're winded. Here's the map. It drops off back there. I believe now we're crossing the road here.
Hurry.
And we're going to follow a pipeline. At least that's what I remember. We're on the home stretch. Thinking maybe another mile. And we'll be done. We just came out of the woods back there. Came across this big building. Trying to figure out what it is. Nice little gazebo. There's a little camp looking thing. The trail goes right on the edge of their property. Thanks for whoever owns this to let us use this. We're on the home stretch now. Nice little creek. We just came off the pipeline down a hill. Fishing season's coming up pretty soon. I'm sure they've stocked around here. being almost 60 degrees, I'm ready to jump in here. Looks like a nice little swimming hole.
We have found another cache. It was right over there somewhere.
Don't tell.
Oh yeah.
Spoiler alert. Open it up.
Okay. No.
What kind of fancy goodies are in this one?
Gum.
Oh, this one's loaded.
Aww.
Loaded with a Bible and all kinds of good stuff. I want the logbook. Here, hold that.
Okay.
Open it.
Okay.
Take it out.
Can I hold the camera?
You can tape me. I want to write it down. Today is April 6th. And that's my geocaching name. We're at the final leg. We've survived. There's the road. There's Kyle's car over in the parking area. Now we just got to run the gauntlet. Alright everyone, we made it. We were finally at the end. Can't give you an exact mileage. My GPS was touch and go most of the time. First I'd like to just thank everyone. North Country Trail Association, Clarion chapter,